South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on last year's national champions, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Sun Devils' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. So Notre Dame's offense will have the football first. Looking downfield on first down. Finds the tight end. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Guys, let's take a step back and talk about Notre Dame. They're coming off a national championship win last year, but you got to think this group of seniors isn't satisfied with stopping there.
No, they have tremendous leadership, and this coaching staff, too. That was the one priority in the offseason, fighting complacency, staying hungry to try and chase another title.
And it's hard to do, but you got new pieces and new places and new faces, which is awesome. So it's a lot of guys that haven't won that championship that want to fight for it, that are hungry, and now you mix them with some guys that have also won. It's a good recipe.
Grab behind the line. It's Garrison. There he goes. Slippery slide. Find it. It ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
And that is what a team of this caliber is expected to do, right? They've got the better number beside their name by all the metrics, by a talent standpoint, coaching standpoint. They're the superior team, and they just drove the ball on the first possession of the game, and they looked like it, scoring a touchdown and asserting their dominance.
The Sun Devils offense will take the field for the first time. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, I tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for a senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, then he's obviously going to have a big year.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Offense gets set for second down. Pulls and fires complete. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. You know, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback.
Got enough space. Touchdown.
Starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Guys, when you think about Arizona State, the portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. They'll go to the ground. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. He's up to 51 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Breaks into the open. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. backfield. It's Garrison. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Handoff from the gun. Creates a little space. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Notre Dame now facing 3rd and inches. Might be calling a hot route. Toss sweep, trying to get it outside to the right. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, on 3rd down, the offense decides to run it, and they go with a toss play. Good call. Nice job using his vision to find the crease to get that first down.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. They'll run play action. He's got him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. They'll move the tight end. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Yeah, in 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Trying to keep the drive alive. They finally get a hold of. Him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looking for room. It's Rich. Oh, he's got some space. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. And the Sun Devils want to crank the tempo. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
The Sun Devils can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Got rid of it just in time.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Sun Devils will call on their punt team. Wants to bring it back. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need...
Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on third down. The play action fake. Fires to the middle. Tight end getting vertical. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The offense failed to convert on fourth down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. Big man has it. It's a first down and more.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Got a little space on the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on first down. Can't make the connection. The calls the missed timing.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human, keep getting hits on. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that time.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Flips it out in the flat. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And a nice pickup on the run, and gets down to avoid contact. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Swings it out to his running back. Turning it on. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Notre Dame once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move. Using the quick game. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Wants to fire on second down. He makes a grab. And touchdown, Notre Dame!
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football, this could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
I love the play call there, too, because second and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch them off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Snagged out of the air. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The Sun Devils in the hurry-up. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Sun Devils send out the punt unit. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. They'll immediately call timeout. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in South Bend.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like, this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
Oftentimes when offenses get a 1st down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Sun Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Sun Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Hurley. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Sun Devils are in the hurry-up. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he could be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense.
Touchdown, Irish! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop it.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going here.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. And the Sun Devils decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. He's got 93 yards rushing now here in week 1, a solid start to this new campaign. The Irish might opt to take a shot here on 2nd and inches. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Quick release on the RPO. Still on his feet at the 45. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Running back searching for a hole. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Motion from the back. They'll keep it on the ground. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays throwing.
Under fire. Oh, he just avoided taking a big hit with the slide. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Leaves it with the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Down, finding Irish. Great job
to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. And the Sun Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Turns it on at midfield. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand.
Grabs it inside the 15. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. Touchdown, Irish! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. If he can keep putting together games like this, he might have a shot at Brady Quinn's career touchdown record of 95. All the great quarterbacks the Irish have had, guys like Joe Theismann, John Hewitt, nobody's even close to that.
Yeah, and that's crazy to think about being in that kind of a company. And Notre Dame's always been a good running team. And when they find quarterbacks and have great quarterback play, then I think they start to take off to that next level. And so far, he's showing that here today.
They go to the ground. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Sun Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. It's Hurley. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. There he goes. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a 1st down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking downfield to throw. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. And the Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. This drive will start at the 6-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Quick spin on the run. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. A lot of yardage in front of them. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Grab behind the line. It's Garrison. Smashes him with the stiff arm. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
Another 1st down.
He's in open space downfield. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Quickly out to the tight end. At the 45 on its way. Oh, he's getting ahead. And they're going to put another one into the end zone. Keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He wants a big play here late. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Stands in and takes the hit. He makes a catch to the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
Gain of
The Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs.
good enough for first down.
The run from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Sun Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And this offense has not had much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over, but this offense has got to find some kind of a rhythm, something they can hang their hat on so that moving forward, this offense has an identity. And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.